What's up guys, I'm Tash and this is Tash Tech, and this is a part 2 episode of What's in the Cupboard. What's in the cupboard? The segment where we open up the cupboard where I buy all my rubbish and throw it in there because I do a lot of online shopping. We put it in that cupboard and then once a week we will take, or once whenever we can, I'll take the stuff out. Liz will find something in there, take it out, give it to me, and then we'll remember how I bought it, why I wanted it, and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll just tell you guys. And it's interesting things. It's not stuff that you can get at Pick and Pay or Macro. Well, you probably can, but this is stuff that's really cool that I find cool. So yeah, Liz, hit me with something. Okay, so there's a bunch of cables here. I buy cables. I don't know why. I've got boxes. Ask Liz, I've got boxes of cables here that I don't even use, but I'm like, that looks like a cool cable, so I'm gonna buy it. We have a micro to USB cable here. It's a very short one. Yeah, it's I don't know how to explain it. It's got a USB, a normal USB connector on it, and then it's got a USB Type C connector on it, Type B. Micro USB connector, not Type B. So it's got a micro USB connector on one side for your phone, your Android devices. It's pretty cool actually. I'm opening it up for the first time, by the way. Like I said, I buy this stuff. I bought it like last year, July, I think. Alright, so that's it. I mean, this is the one cable. That's basically it. But watch this. Boom! It's like a plastic thing that moves, and then if you plug that into your charger, there, your phone sits right on top of it. I mean, have we got a charger here? I can show. One of those things that we keep like putting away. Here's one. Okay, so I've got a USB, an Asus charger here. I think it came with one of the tablets that we have. Okay, so I plug that into the wall, and I plug that in there, and then you bend it like Beckham, and then I put my phone on there. And now apparently it's supposed to stay put in the wall and charge my phone like a little dock. I don't know why, but I thought it was cool at the time when I purchased it. And I think the phone might be too heavy and it might just come off our little South African plug points here. But it's still cool nonetheless. Yeah, I don't know what else you'll use it for. I'll probably try and use it for like my GoPro maybe. Drop the GoPro in there. Because I'm always losing the cables. And I think this will be pretty cool because I hate cables everywhere. Everywhere you walk, you're kicking cables. It sucks ass. Alright, so that's it. Next one. She's telling me to move on now. Universal data cable. I don't know why I bought this. I think it just looked cool and I was like, it's red and it's like a hexagon shape. So I bought it. But they're very good cables. I've used these cables before. I don't really know what it's called, but I know it's a Teclast. T-E-C-L-A-S-T. Teclast.com. And it's such a nice cable because it's like a flat ribbon cable. I don't like the flat ribbon cables, like the ones that comes with the OnePluses and that. You get them here on tangled.co.za, but they're like really expensive, and yeah, it doesn't justify me purchasing anything from them because they're so expensive. This is it. I mean, it's about a meter, okay, quite long, and yeah, it's just basically black on either end. It's got this little grip on here that I like to use when we plug in and out of things. Okay, so you can grip it nicely. It's not like slipping and all that jazz. Small connector on the end, which I like because if you look at my phone, I dropped my phone 2 weeks ago and like serious damage. Okay, because I didn't have the cover on, and the reason why I didn't have the cover on was because I paid quite a packet for this cover. It's a genuine cover, and when I got home and I plugged it on up and I put my phone in it, and then I put it on my wireless charging base, it wasn't charging. Yeah, it sucks, I know. And so I had to do away with the wireless charging base, and then eventually I was just plugging it in to charge, and eventually I started taking it off and putting it back on there, so I wasn't using the cover. But then now the actual plug, the hole at the bottom of the cover was too small for my cable. I mean, who manufactures a cover like that? So I had to file it down with files, as you can see. And this is cool because this cable is small enough to fit into most covers. No obstruction there, all right? That's why I like these cables. So there will be a link in the description if you guys want to buy them. They're from a Chinese manufacturer, so depending on the rand, you might pay different prices. But yeah, then we have the ultra bright USB LED light. I like this because whenever we kind of travel, we're sitting at the airport, you know, it can get pretty dark at times, and what you do is you just simply plug this into your laptop-y, and boom, you have a light over your keyboard. I don't need it on my keyboard because my keyboard, mine's an Asus G751 gaming. I just have to throw that in there. It's a gaming laptop, so my keyboard is backlit already. But for those, like my older keyboard wasn't. This is kind of flimsy though, but it's still cool because you have a light over your keyboard now, and it keeps falling. It's terrible. Okay, this is bad quality. Don't buy this. Like I said, I buy all these things because they look cool at the time. And now it's okay. If you can make it work, let me bring this here. Can you see? So you can make it work somewhat, but what did it cost me? I think it cost me like $1.2 or something. It was ridiculously cheap from Tiny Deal. I love Tiny Deal. There's so much like rubbish on there that you just want to like buy everything and see how it works, but you know it's crap. So, but it's cool.
Is it a strong enough light?
It's not. The light itself is not that great, but it's good enough to just light up your keyboard so that you can work.
Switch off the lights.
Yeah, switch off the lights. Let's have a look. Okay, we're just switching off the lights. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. Should I get the other light? No. All right. So that's that. Okay, cool. And yeah, it's just 3 cable thingies, unless you got one more cable. Any more cables back there that you want me to... Oh wait, there's one more thing. Okay, there's one more thing she's gonna give me. What have you got there? What is this? Quirky. It's a quirky. I'm just gonna move my laptop. A quirky keyboard. Okay. I remember buying this actually. I was like, damn, this is cool. We could use this because I hate cables. I can't say it enough. I hate cables around. I love wireless and I love things that don't have cables. Wireless technology nowadays is so advanced that you really don't need cables at all anymore. But you do, except for electricity cables, which I hate. But this is something that will tidy up your electricity cables. I'm going to open it up. If you look on the back, or if you can see on the front here as well, it's kind of a box where you can wrap your cables around these little structures inside, and then put your power strip at the bottom, and then it's nice and neat and tidy. You don't see a bunch of cables underneath your leg or wherever you're sitting on your desk. I'm going to open it up. This I got from the gadget shop as well, if I remember correctly. It was the gadget shop. Part of the packaging fell out there. I'm pretty sure it's from the gadget shop. It's really, it feels very premium. I mean, this was, I think it was about 200 Rand, less than 200 Rand. I'm not too sure what it is now, you know, with the Rand dollar. But when I purchased it, it was like about 180 or something like that. I'm not too sure. That's the case itself. Okay, and we obviously have to open it so you can get inside. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, look, check this out. Let me see if I can get a cable here. I'll use one of these cables. So I've got this plugged into my power strip, which is at the bottom here. My power strip is here. Okay, I can't put a charger in there for some reason. But basically your cable like rolls up. Am I doing it right? No, it's this way. It's the wrong way. Ah, it's got feet as well, so it doesn't move. Okay, that's more. Come on, Tash. It's got holes, mounting holes at the back as well, so you can mount it to your wall. Okay, so it goes like that. Power strip at the bottom, and then you wrap your cable up there. Your excess cable. I mean, that is ingenious. I mean, it's so simple, but it works, right? And your cable comes out the top. It works. It's simple and it works. You might even be able to 3D print something like this, maybe in pieces. Maybe I'll see if I can design something. Not obviously this. I don't want to steal this guy's idea. Jared Joyce designed this. It's part of a maker. I'm not sure how you explain it, but people design this thing and they get royalties from whoever sells it. It's a very cool environment. I think it's like a Patreon thing or something. So yeah, there it is. Then once you put all your cables in your power strips at the bottom there, put your cables in, wrap your cables up, out it comes at the top. Just close it up and everything's hidden. Okay, everything's hidden, done. Is that it? Nothing else, guys? She says there's nothing else for today in terms of cables. I think we're only managing cable management this today. One part of cable management. Okay, I'm sweating out here, so I'm gonna wrap it up. These lights are pretty hot. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out my Facebook page. Links in the description. And yeah, Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to be giving this stuff away, so leave a comment, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.